So welcome to All Past Within. My name is Ishwar. I help people expand their consciousness and accomplish any goal beyond their wildest dreams. Now in this video I want to share 3 tips. Actually I'll give a preview, some kind of baseline or understanding of where I'm coming from to provide these tips. As an intro, I'd say since I started this 50 push-up challenge and kind of recruiting people, both online and offline, I've come across quite a bit of, I would say, rather than resistance, some people, especially I would say 3 individuals, who otherwise thought they weren't in such a bad shape, they were kind of like wanting to survive the pandemic, according to them, like, trying to get supplements and vitamins and whatnot. And just as they got into this challenge, they realized they weren't as, lack of a better word, healthy as they thought. They just feel like, do a little bit of exercise, you feel stiffness in your shoulder and so on. And you might end up like having cramps all over your, not just core muscles, especially as the push-ups, you gotta do the shoulder work quite a lot, but they say that it is around the neck and back and so on. So this I would say in a very strong way highlights the negligences we've been having. And there's a Stanford study where they take people who are longevous, in a way try to figure out what they're doing right, and also provide certain tips for people. But that's a huge list and not that easy, but I'm going to just handpick personally 3 that I believe that are really, really powerful and easy to follow along. And mainly I would insist that they would help you regardless of whether you're in the best shape of your life, or you are in a bad shape, or you're struggling, the disease, struggling for your life and so on. If you do these for a month, you might see a much better performance if you're in a good shape, and if you're in a bad shape, then you probably start seeing a lot more difference in your overall performance and your general health. Number 1 is you need to, no matter what you eat, whether it is a snack, whether it is, obviously, I take for granted that if you're wanting to have a healthy lifestyle, then you need to eat healthy. But the number 1 tip is quite counterintuitive. I would say you need to chew as much as you can. Like every morsel, you need to go through at least 30 to 50 times. You need to chew them as thoroughly as you can. There's a saying, you need to drink your food and you need to eat your drink. The eating the drink part is for the enzyme secretion, which is through, you savor them in such a way. But the point is clear. It's just you need to chew as much as you can, as slowly, I think as thoroughly more than anything. If you chew like 30 times minimum, that'll take you like a minute for a morsel, and it's preferable. In the due course, you come to realize that your appetite goes down because you are able to digest much better. The metabolism is better and so on. It's a very silly thing, but please don't disregard it, because that can make a world of a difference, the way you assimilate the nutrients. And besides that, number 2, again, this might be an obvious one, but most people, whether due to stress, lack of time, lack of motivation, whatever, overlook this. That is to hydrate yourself as much as you can. And I would add to that, maybe you want to have a green tea or something really, really warm early in the morning. That helps you get rid of the toxins on an empty stomach. This should never be less than